Nora? Or you
Well,
have,
we're bracing for the storm.
oh, that's right.
Thunder is unbelievable rolling in right now. My daughter's been evacuated, but she's riding it out. And yeah, there you go.
Where is she? Nora, where is your daughter?
She's in Brunswick, right next to St. Simon. She works on St. Simon Island. So if anything happens in Jacksonville, it's happening to her.
Okay.
And
So
it's
she's
headed right there.
there.
Yeah, yeah. Which she loves it.
Mother Nature.
She loves it. She
I
lives
have
for these.
some of my
storms.
best dear friends are on have a home. They have two homes, one in Georgia and one in what's the name of it? Horseshoe Beach, which is right there. It's like gonna take a direct hit. And Bruce is down there. She's home with the dogs. Bruce is down there trying to get a boat and batten down the hatches, and then he's got to find dry. And it's a town of 169 people. It tells you a little sleepy fishing village. So pray for it. It's going to be a bad night, and there's going to be some horrible things happen. So lots of prayers out to everybody, because there'll be a lot of people affected in the South, no matter whether they're right on the coast or not.
Anna was telling me earlier that they're talking, because she works at the marina, so they keep a really close eye on the weather all the time. And so they're very concerned that this storm's going to go out to sea and hit Frederick and come back.
Wow.
That's what one of the models is starting to show, that it's going to combine with the one that's been hanging out out off the coast and bounce back.
Oh.
So that would be horrible if that happens. But
Wow.
see what happens. In God's hands.
That's right.
And I think that segues us right into prayer.
Absolutely. So if y'all will join me, we'll start off as we love to always start out. Heavenly Father, thank you for our time together. Thank you for having us in our safe, dry homes. We ask that you watch out over those who are in the path of the storm. We ask specifically for Nora's daughter, Anna. Just keep everybody safe, Lord. You're in control. Mother Nature can be very frightening, but we know that, everything's in your hands. And so we pray for everyone's safety. Be with all of us tonight. Help us learn from each other and give you all the glory for our success. In your precious name, amen.
Amen.
So, well, let's start off with some positive things. Let's start off with a little crow time. It's been a couple weeks. So I'd like to know who's got something they want to share. What's been happening in your businesses? Let's hear about it. Nora?
I have one thing that literally just happened about 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, I have to let you guys know this. So you know how you have that one customer who just buys a lipstick and then you never hear from them again, right? And then every once in a while, they may touch base with you, but they're not buying anything. Then you sent samples and they're not buying anything. Well, I have this one customer. I met her when we were in New Jersey. She actually lives in Montana because she was visiting somebody at the party. And she bought a filled compact, and that was it back in, I don't know, 2018 maybe. So I heard from her in 2021 that she bought one eyeshadow. And I've kept her on my list to always send her the holiday book. I figured, she's a customer. Well, she just ordered 2 eyeshadows. She's loyal. I mean, she's not a big seller, but she's loyal.
I was gonna say she ordered a time worth repair, but
you never know. You just never, ever know.
Can't rush her. She's got to dip her toe in the pink puddle.
Yeah,
just
but
like
I still feel honored that she's coming to me to buy an eyeshadow. She could go anywhere. She could go to CVS. She could go to Walmart. She could go anywhere. But she is going to come to me. So probably in 3 years, she'll come back for another one.
She'll add a mascara. She'll do really.
Yeah. So don't give up. That's my motto. Just don't give up. They're hey, $8 is $8, right?
Hey, I'll take it. Right?
Yep.
Better than a kick in the pants. Better than a stick in the eye. Okay,
don't bother me.
Let's hear from you.
Hey guys. I have received a call from Florida from someone that got my name for some previous product, and I happen to have 3 Ivory 2 mineral powders, which she was just so against the setting powder. she needed the mineral powder and 3 brushes. You remember the old short ones? I happen to have a few, and she wanted those. So if you have any Ivory 2 mineral powder that you would like to move, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know. And also, if you have any of the old beige one, the little tube concealers, the black tubes, if you have any of that, if you'd let me know. But that was a blessing because I've been talking to her just up till I joined.
Well, that's
I mean,
great.
we're over $100 so far.
There you go.
Yeah.
And she's
Better
happy.
than a stick in the eye right now.
What'd you say?
That's my comment of the night. Well, it's better than a stick in the eye, right? No, that's good. That's exciting. Good deal. I wish I could help you on that. I'll have to go look through my classic product.
I'd be grateful.
Kathy Thiemann, I'm excited to see you, girl. It's
I
been
usually, I know it has been, I usually babysit on Tuesday night, and so this worked out for once.
Yay.
you're on here. Very good. Who else has anything exciting to share in our little crow time here? Anybody? I will say that I kind of forget to look at my emails and to check on my personal website. But apparently yesterday somebody went on and ordered a full Timewise repair set. I'm like, who is this person? And I thought, oh, it's probably a scam. And then I realized it's one of my friend's daughter-in-laws. And I text her, I go, hey, are you Susan's daughter-in-law? She goes, I am, and my consultant quit. I'm up here in Wisconsin, and Susan said that you're her consultant. Will you take care of me? From
Yay.
Carmel, Indiana. So $275 order it ended up being for a brand new customer. So you just love those referrals. So yeah, it was kind of exciting. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take care of you. And thank goodness for CDS, that customer delivery service. Golly.
Yeah.
So great. So anyway, exciting stuff. Tracy, want to lead us through our count up and see who our queen is for the week?
Absolutely. If you sold at
Or they could pick the week of their choice. How about that? Because we didn't do it last week.
Sure.
We didn't do it. And then we have this week. So your best of the 2 weeks, if you'd like to do that. Is that okay?
That's fine. If you sold at least $100 last week or the week prior, hold up your hand.
All
I
right.
did.
Yeah.
Kathy has her hand up. Awesome. If you sold at least $200, keep your hand up in the air. Okay, Nora, you're our queen.
Okay. If
What
we
would
had
you
done the
know?
week if I had done the week
It's
before,
182.
if we did the week before, I wouldn't have even made it. So,
Yeah,
but
right.
yes.
Neither would have I, Nora.
Okay. Yeah, mine was 578. They were all reorders. Birthday people trying to get in their birthday promotion before the end of the month. In fact, that's what I'm doing while we're talking. 2 more just came in. So
Fun.
yeah, it's fun.
That's so great. So you do that every month. You reach out to your birthday people. What kind of a deal do you give them for their birthday?
It's been changing, and I kind of like what I'm at right now. So my really good customers that are steady order people, they will get 25% off of any 5 items, and a set can count as an item. So I've had people buy like 2 Voluform sets just to take advantage. And then they have to pay for the shipping. They pay $6 for shipping. If they're just a in-between customer and they haven't spent a lot, then I give them $5 off for 25. Spend 25 and you get 5 off. And then if I still offer the monthly deal along in there. So if they've added a few things and they're up to the 50, then they take the monthly deal. So they like that too. But yeah, that's been, I started at 50% off a couple of years ago. And then once we started on Social Security, I'm like, nope, I need to take some kind of profit. So last year I did 30%. This year I dropped it down to 25% because you get the few people that only order once a year on their birthday. I'm like, yeah, you know what? We're not doing that for you anymore. So
you
but it's a
We're
business.
awfully quick to just jump to that 50%.
Yeah.
And that's how everybody ends up knowing that we make 50%. So why not 25? Hey, I'm
Yeah.
excited when I get a coupon from Kohl's for 20 or 25%. It's not 50%.
$10
I
off
didn't get 50.
coupon. We'll drive out of our way to go spend that $10 off coupon. I mean, how many times? Seriously.
Yeah.
Nora, I have
You
a
know?
question for you, Nora. So do you reach out to each one of them individually? It's their birthday month and, maybe put something out at the beginning of the month, and each one
Yes.
of them has a different deal. So they're getting an individual text from you, and what do you just copy and paste, or how do you?
Scipio. I do Scipio and I split it into two groups, the 25%. And then I do what I've really been doing. I do keep track of it so I can see who's been consistently using it every year and who's only using it for that.
Wait a minute,
but
what
I
was that word that started with a T and ended with a K? Track?
Talk? Oh, track. Oh, track. Yeah,
I'm like,
you know me.
Uh,
I like to
hey,
track.
You track things,
I
Nora?
track a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
I've got
Does
charts
that
all
have
over the
something to do
place.
with your success? You track things. Oh my
I
gosh.
do. But yeah, thank
Can
God
I
for
just-
Scipio.
can I just affirm, Nora? 3 weeks into the month of August with our tracking sheet, guess who's turned it in every week? Nora. You got who's turning it in for you, Teresa?
Denise.
Denise, Nora and Denise. Okay.
Jenny has turned it
see
in, but
any-
not consistently.
Yeah, you see any connection here with people that work and track it and turn it in, and then where they end up at the end of the year?
Ability,
Got that.
tracking,
I'm turning mine in to
Good,
someone else.
Benita. Good, Benita.
and you are.
That's
You did
good. But a tracked number grows.
Yeah.
And so that's exciting, Nora. That I'm so glad that you do that. And Denise and Benita, keep it up. You're off to a good start for the new seminar year. We've got Star Consultants coming right around the corner. So just a couple weeks, Nora, you are already a Diamond Star. Congratulations to you. I'm sure Teresa's got some stars. Benita, are you a star already? Congratulations. And so don't miss that. Dee Dee, are you a star yet?
No, I have. I
Getting
hate that.
close? Oh, Dee Dee just
Yes, I
knocked
am.
herself out, I guess.
I know. I'm very close. Yes, I'll
Very
finish
close.
it up in a couple weeks.
Very close. Very
First
good.
quarter, you guys, this is the first quarter. And consistency is another important word. So this is the first quarter. You want to make sure you're a star this quarter. You've got 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. You can make mountains move if you want to.
Let's talk real quickly about what expires on Thursday. Okay, there's some things happening on within our units. Of course, we always have our A1 club. I know that Nora and Kathy, I think Diane, are you in the A1 club this month yet? You usually are. But the A1 club, if you've ordered $225 for the month, to make sure that you always stay active in the A1 status. And then when each of our units, when we hit that bottom line goal of 10,000 wholesale, you guys, I mean, I know we're preaching to the choir. You guys are always selling, always ordering, and we're so grateful for that. But once we hit 10,000 wholesale, then we do a drawing for a great prize for someone in that A1 club. However, this month we have an additional contest for those who order stretch just a little bit to 250 or 400 or 600 or 1,000, and you can earn what? Brand new holiday products that you can turn around and sell, make 100% profit. Nora, I just ordered yours today and sent them to you because you've already surpassed the highest level. Look, Teresa's got her little banner
holiday
going on
report.
over there. Yep, we can't tell you too much, but Nora qualified for 4 new holiday products. I will tell you, Nora, that as of today, they didn't have the new lookbook on there. So my apologies. I threw in a little something else for you because they didn't have the lookbook, but you've got some samples and 4 great holiday products coming your way. So $250 to $399 total wholesale. It all adds up by the end of the month. You get 1 free holiday product from your director. $400 to $599 gets 2. $600 to $999 gets 3, and $1,000 or more wholesale for the month gets you 4. And everybody will get some samples, and if it's available by then, the lookbook. So
Right.
pay attention, because I see so many people at the end of the month. I'm like, good Lord, for $12 more, you would have won.
Yeah.
And it just means
Yeah.
you're not paying attention.
One
So
more product, yeah.
yes,
And
just
let me say something too about the lookbook, you guys, just a little pat on Susan's back and a little pat on my back. When we sign up our customers for the preferred customer program every quarter, we also sign our consultants up for the first look program. And that means that, and that's an option. We don't have to do that. And back in the day, because we were getting Applause magazines with lookbooks in them all the time, we would just send them to the people who were T and beyond, T to seventh month. But we started I guess about a year ago, sending
quarters ago,
to
for sure.
everybody. So we send you a lookbook from us. So when you get a lookbook in the mail and it's got, I think, our address on the back of it, I don't know exactly how it comes to you, know that we are paying to have that sent to every consultant in our unit. So you can thank us later. Yay.
Yeah. No, we want you guys to have it. And then, I mean, start taking orders. Oh, there's Nora. Yep, she's got it. And it says
That's
it's
what it looks
from
like.
me.
I didn't even, okay, just like our
Right
customers.
there. Of
Very
course
good.
she does. Well, that's great. Well, I know that you guys are on here. Half of our time has passed, but I love the crow time. I love all of that. But we want to talk to you about the new Miracle set. Teresa, I'm going to kick it over to you first off, and then I'm going to share some things that we saw on social media that you guys might want to do with the new product. So she's going to talk to us about these fabulous reimagined Mary Kay Miracle set. Teresa,
Okay.
take it away.
Well, first of all, there is so much information online. I'm just going to tell you, go to Product Central and then go to New Miracle Set and then open that up and you can start going down through everything. And again, I think a part of what we do that is so vital and really ties our clients to us is that we are good students and we learn about our product line. We use our product line head to toe, from front of the book to the back of the book. We use it as well. And so I really want you to spend some time being a really good student and learning about this product. But I will tell you, there's really not that much to learn because the change really more than anything, and then I'm going to come back and talk about it, but the change more than anything is in the daytime defender and the nighttime recovery. Those two things are the main changes. The cleansers have a few changes that really you wouldn't even know about. And the moisturizer obviously is the big change with the moisturizer is that there's just one moisturizer. But as far as major change, it's very similar to the original or the one before, the 3D moisturizer that we love. So there aren't that many changes. So you really need to learn about the daytime defender and the nighttime recovery. And so go to Product Central, pull out the FAQs. That's the first place I go when I want to learn about a product or anything. There's so many materials. There's new lookbooks. There's all kinds of things that you can print out, which is pretty cool. But go to the FAQs and read through them, and you'll get a lot of information about the benefits, why they made the change. And it really did, I think, simplify our skincare. Instead of the 3D and all the extra steps and having a day moisturizer and a night moisturizer, there's just one moisturizer. And now you have the benefits of a daytime recovery and a nighttime recovery, daytime defender. Another important thing I just want to point out is something that we've old school Mary Kay people, we've always cleansed our face and then we put our supplements on and then we finish with our moisturizer. That is not true with this product. You want to cleanse your face. You can still put supplements on if you're using Clinical Solution supplements. Those things would go on right after your cleanser. But you finish with your moisturizer and then during the day, you use the daytime defender. So you're putting the product with the sunscreen as your last step, okay? And that's very important. That's a big change for all of us. When you get to the night program, you'll moisturizer, nighttime recovery, and then cleanser, nighttime recovery, moisturizer. So did that make sense with everybody?
No.
Those
The
are
last one didn't.
You confused me too.
so
So
at nighttime-
daytime, this goes on last. What about nighttime? Does this go on last nighttime too?
No,
No?
it goes on after your cleanser and before your moisturizer. And again, whatever supplemental steps you're going to be putting in there, do your supplements, do your nighttime recovery, and then your moisturizer. Okay, so
I
that's
was using it right.
real important to kind of go over with you. The other
And
thing,
can I just jump in? The order of application sheet on Product Central is fabulous. So make sure that you have that saved, know right where to get it so that you can print it out with your client for your clients when they buy their new Miracle Set. Tuck that down in there, because if we get confused, they get confused.
exactly. I think the main thing to say is that it's a simplified version of and a reimagined and updated, because there are new features that we didn't have in the other one. So it's been reimagined and updated, but still simplified. They're not selling the eye cream, and I think that's really a good thing as part of the set. But they do have an eye cream set, the Ultimate Miracle Set. Then it's kind of back old school. We've got the Miracle Set, we got the Ultimate Miracle Set, and so that would then include the night cream and the eye cream, and they would get a $4 savings if they buy that as a set, a $12 savings when you buy the first set as a set. And so those are the main things to point out. I think that we've sent a bunch of videos. There's a ton of information on InTouch. So take some time and go through that. And is anybody currently using either formula? Okay, Benita, Denise, okay. Real quick, I'd like to hear your thoughts, comments, suggestion on if you've noticed the difference, what your thoughts are. Benita?
Still using my repair cleanser. I did not go back to that, but I love that recovery. My skin feels phenomenal after when I put it on. And then I've used in the nighttime recovery. And I was already using in that order. I like the way it makes my skin feel, and I'm still using my boosters though.
Okay.
So I think it's great.
Yeah. All right, Denise.
I'm using the Normal to Dry set. I love the cleanser, and I am overusing the mess out of it. It does not take much. It is just a little dabble do ya, and it goes all over your face, and you have plenty. I also love the moisturizer. I'm still out on the 2 supplements, but I love the moisturizer.
Okay.
Well, this is so much like our original Miracle Set. I love this
Mhm.
with the little beads are they still vitamins A, C, and E? Ace for
Mhm.
your face.
Encapsulated in cellulose and vitamins A, C, and E that burst and give you fresh vitamins every time you have a
Mhm.
Encapsulated in cellulose. See, she's the smart one. So that's really good. And the little tiny needles in here that just burst those little beads, so you get those vitamins in their purest form. So this is so great. My husband, it's so funny, he still has an old one of these in his drawer. I'm like, honey, it's so expired. It probably didn't do anything. He goes, I love that stuff. So when I told him this was coming back out, you know what I noticed? When I hold these bottles are heavy.
Mhm.
They feel expensive. Like, wow, this is good packaging. So, there's just the subconscious stuff too, that when you got a really good heavy glass, bottle, and here you got this looks like a science experiment right there. I love it. I'm excited. Very excited about that. So that is the reimagined Miracle Set. Teresa's right though. Nobody should be clueless about this. It doesn't launch to the public until when?
September.
16th.
September 13th, our 60th anniversary. But you can get it now. So, we were going to talk a little bit about what if you're somebody that has you know, quite a few of the 3D sets on your shelf. What's your plan for that? How do you, you know, when you know darn well we got a new and improved version coming, what do you do with the stuff that's still on your shelf? Any suggestions about that? I don't have much. I've got like one of each set. It's not a big deal. Kathy, what were you going to say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I knew this was coming, so probably about 2 weeks ago, I offered 15% off, and I got rid of everything. But I did have a customer who wanted 2 sets, so I went and ordered the pieces I didn't have with this order, and so I'm going to honor the 15% on even the ones that I'm buying. But so I have very little on my shelf.
I love that, and I want to appreciate our company for giving us a heads up in advance, because when suddenly, bam, this is gone, here's the new one, you're like, what? I just ordered it. So good for you for being a smart businesswoman and starting to weed out of that. Nora?
I have a question because me too. I really thinned it down and I kept one of each. And over the last couple of days, both daytimes have sold. They don't buy the set, but they needed a refill on their day. And I felt bad, but I didn't say anything about the new set coming. I didn't prepare them that, oh, this is the last time you're going to be able to get this. But I'm kind of anticipating, because these are people that only use sunscreen. That's it. That's all they might use the cleanser, but they don't do the night solution. They never have done it. They just do the daytime and there's cleanser. So I'm anticipating, and maybe I don't need to, that they're gonna kind of balk at the fact that they have to buy now a moisturizer and then get the sunscreen separate. That it's not one product anymore. I mean, we went through this when we switched over the whole, oh, you have to have 2 moisturizers now. And now I'm with and I've got a good handful of them that I think they're not going to be happy about it. So I'm debating, do I want to stock up on the old products so keep them happy? But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to say, I'm sorry.
Nora, they
And-
kind of addressed that in the
Yeah.
FAQs a little bit. And
Oh, did they?
you know, and I think they talk about that, you know, some people are gonna, where's their moisturizer with sunscreen in it? But I think if using the words, and you'll have to read it the way they put it, because I thought it was good, because I'd had the same thought as you, but they say really it gives more people more flexibility to have one moisturizer that's good day and night, but we've got a fabulous sunscreen to put on that you're going to love even more than a moisturizer with a built-in sunscreen. That this is kind of in and of itself a much better product that's going to give you extra protection. If they're really all about the sunscreen, then sell the benefits of that daytime defender or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Okay. Benita, you're using both the day and the night, the daytime defender and the night, right?
I
You're-
am.
you're-
I
so
am.
can I ask, because I know, I mean, personally, I find the Miracle, the 3D that we have, that daytime can be heavy, that it does feel tacky and heavy,
And-
especially in this heat. So does it feel like you're putting sunscreen on when you're done, or? What's it
No,
feel?
and that's what I've always used. Even when I went to the repair, I did not like the sunscreen that came with the repair. I'll use it on my arms because it doesn't bother me, but on my face it was too much. So I've always used the 3D with the sunscreen. So since I started on Monday using the Defender, I love it. I'm
Okay.
like, oh, that what even the 3D felt heavy. But I feel, because a while back, Teresa, you said that you don't always use sunscreen on your face so you get a little bit of that vitamin D. I do the same thing. And so I got to thinking about what Teresa said, and I'm thinking about, okay, I need a little bit, but I have sunscreen in my foundation primer. I have sunscreen in my CC cream. So I'm getting plenty of sunscreen
Yeah.
because I'm not direct. And now, if I was go out to our pool, I'd pull my repair out and I would put 30 on because I wouldn't have anything else on. So I like it. And I
Okay,
think
thank you.
other people would like it. I've already been talking to a lot of my 3D people about, hey, you've complained about the weight. I have something new coming out that it's going to just change rock your world.
And
So-
the daytime defender is a 30. just so you know, it is also a 30.
Well, there you go. See, because it's not written on there. I should have known that, and I did not realize that.
Right,
So
that's why
there
we're
we
all-
go.
Yeah.
It's great. And you can't
Okay.
smell the sunscreen in it. So that's the other reason why I didn't realize it had it in
There's
there.
no scent in this stuff at all. I've been
Nothing.
using the just because I had it and I wanted to try it the other day and it was out. Just the regular moisturizer for convoluted oily, because it's my time of the year to be
Yeah.
convoluted oily. So I've been using it every day, and my skin's been kind of on the sensitive side for the last year or so. Weirdly, with weird things happening, and no sensitivity. No, I mean, it's not heavy. It's not too light. I love the consistency of it. And even though they said they didn't do many changes with the cleanser and the moisturizer, people are saying that the consistencies are different than what we're used to with the 3D. And yeah,
Well, I'm embarrassed that didn't realize that had 30 in it.
yep, that's okay.
Well, you know what, you guys, anytime there's a change, if we say, I know America's always changing it, just when you get to liking it, or we go, anytime Mary Kay changes it, it is for the
It's always
best.
for the better.
We are constantly testing and upgrading. And good Lord, girl, what if we were still trying to sell what we made in 1963? We are on the cutting edge, and there's always new and improved, and Mary Kay is on it. And we always have you in mind and the best thing for your skin. So I'm excited. You're going to love it. There's a difference between that. It's like, I know we're just, isn't it exhausting how we're always changing stuff? You see, there's just a whole difference. So how you promote it is going to be a big deal. Nora?
I have to say one thing. I read it on one of the Facebook groups that everybody's talking about it, and like one person said, when they improve my shampoo, I don't ask why. I just change it. Like, wow.
Exactly.
Why didn't we think? I'm like, that's so simple. It's true. So I'm gonna
Okay.
take that approach.
You say, aren't you glad you use a product with a company that's constantly working to give you the very best that there is? Like, oh, I love being part of Mary Kay. I love America's Way. And this is the word. I know we're running out of time, but twice this week, and it's only Tuesday, I've had people say, we get talking, and just in the conversation, I'll say, hey, after 59 years, I blah, 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 blah. And they go, what'd you say? I'm like, 59. You're 59? You're almost 60? And I'm like, yep. And the girl, I felt her staring at me. She goes, your skin, what do you use? Now, this is in the real estate office, okay? And I go, well, I'm with Mary Kay. I've been with Mary Kay for 35 years. I've probably used the products for 40 years. She goes, Mary Kay makes your skin look like that. So it's just so funny to me. And so when people, do you get that still sometimes? You're like, Mary Kay, like they think we're Avon or that we're CoverGirl or something like that. I'm like, no, we're Mary Kay. The gold standard, the original side hustle. Mary Kay was the original beauty influencer, and we're still here. 60 years later. It's because we're way ahead of the trends. We know I remember Mary Kay saying, who was it? Wayne Gretzky used to say, you got to skate where the puck is going to be, the hockey player. So Mary Kay's was like, we've got to go where the trends are going. And this is the most state of the art, on top of everything company. And you have to believe that, and we are all our very best advertisement. So when somebody says to you, you're how old? What? Or somebody comes to me and say, dang it, I wish I'd said yes when you offered me a facial 30 years ago. Yep. Sorry for you.
Yeah. Hey, I want to show something, talking about being in our own advertisement. My husband, I had him do this to my wrist today. And now other people, you've seen them, they've done little delicate little hearts but these are the new liners, not all of them, obviously. But first of all, this is definitely going to get people to stop and go, well, what kind of weirdo tattoo have you got there? And I say, these are Mary Kay's new liners. By the way, my lip has got the hot pink on it with just a little bit of shimmer on it. That shimmer lip gloss that I like so much. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but I like that.
Sheer illusion.
Thank you, Sheer Illusion.
Welcome.
But here's what you can do when you're out and about. Do this with your wrist. Have somebody say something to it. Stick it under a sink or whatever. Get it wet and show them that they're waterproof and they're not going anywhere. Is that not the coolest thing? So I'm anxious to see after
Good for Bob, the little tattoo artist.
Bob did a little good job. But first thing I said, honey, I said, could you draw a heart? And he's like, no. And I'm like, you can't draw a heart. And I think little girls grow up drawing hearts. Guys don't grow up drawing. He's like, no, well, yeah, I guess I can. So anyway, there's Bob's artwork on my wrist. So, but
Hey.
don't draw attention. Do this. It'll be fun.
Hey, we're out of time. I know we've kept you late, but I did want to show you this. This has been on our Facebook page. Don't panic. Don't feel like, oh gosh, I gotta come somewhere really cute. But I thought this was super cute that you may want to start maybe in September, start getting some pre-orders because you all got them now. They'll be available to the world September 13th. You can do some pre-selling if you want. But I thought this was really cute where all you're doing is offering them the Miracle Set, which is about a 2-month supply. And you may want to offer them a gift with purchase, the mini eye makeup remover, a pair of the hydrogel patches, and a little sample foil packet of microdermabrasion. Okay, 116 plus tax. So there's one set. That's got the Miracle Set. Then you got the Ultimate Miracle is going to have an eye cream with it, but you can offer that at half price and still give these fun little deluxe minis with it. That's just a special deal. And then the Beyond Miracle would have the microdermabrasion set with it, you know, and then you add a couple other little deluxe minis with them. They could do that. If somebody says, well, I don't know, well, then you can do the 7-day trial with a mini set for $36, and there's some samples with that. Teresa and I were talking before y'all came on here. Go, why would anybody pay $36 for a 7-day supply when 116 is 2 months worth? You know, but I'm going to probably do something with this. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it, but I like this. I like the deluxe minis I could get with this. So it's on our Facebook groups. As you're placing your final orders of the month, you may want to stock up on a few little deluxe minis, or you may want to just do your half price deals or whatever you're doing. But these are cute. There's several options that we put out there. I didn't make them up. Somebody else did, but lots of options for getting people excited about this. Bottom line, get it in stock. This is the new product, right? The new Miracle Set. We still have our amazing value from, that's what I use. I'll continue to use it, but I've got so many Miracle Set. People are going to be thrilled about it, or people that maybe for whatever reason didn't really love the 3D, but love the little NutriBeads and all that we had before. I think we're going to have an amazing selling season, and then the holiday right around the corner. You're in the right place at the right time, girls. So
You are.
beautify the world.
Thank you for
Okay?
spending time in our place tonight. And
Yep. Thanks for huddling up with us.
have a great finish to the August.
See you later. Thanks for joining us, Kathy and everybody. Love ya. Bye now.
Bye.